Hello, I am Roopali, a second-generation entrepreneur spearheading the hospitality vertical in the Suchirendia Kormangalit. The group has diverse interests spanning into realty, construction, infrastructure, and hospitality. I choose to be a part of the hospitality vertical, which has a strong portfolio of 4 resorts in and around Hyderabad. Before I start off, I would like to thank the organizers for having me here and providing me with a solid platform to interact and share my experiences in the field of hospitality service. I also take this opportunity to acknowledge the invaluable contribution of the man who groomed me into who I am today. Ladies and gentlemen, through this platform, I'd like to thank my idol, my inspiration, my role model, my mentor and my best friend, all of which happens to be my dad, Lion Dr. Y. Kiron, the head honcho of Suchirendia Group and the Honorary Consul of Bulgaria to Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Thank you, Nana. So now, hospitality is the fundamental tenet of successful service cultures, but it takes a thoughtful approach to make it successful. To me, it evokes a deeper spirit of service that goes above and beyond in a meaningful way. I'd like to discuss some very interesting facts and learnings from my experience in this sector. So each of the properties I work for caters to a different consumer segment. Now, like any businesses, hotels and resorts too have variables influencing the sector. Some of them could be natural disasters, weather change, government policies, etc. All of these have an impact on how hotels, motels, resorts do business. And other methods or factors, in good sense, would be media, technology, sustainability, food trends, etc. For example, by sustainability, I mean from reducing energy consumption to adopting zero wastage policies. The hospitality industry is paving way for a sustainable future for itself. And food trends. The food industry is constantly evolving, expanding to global cuisines, farm-to-table dining, vegan and vegetarian options, and healthy eating concepts are growing on most guests. Virtual reality. In this sector, this is also emerging as a critical success factor, and the future holds a lot of promise. VR is expected to radically transform the industry by experiential entertainment and indulgence. I've seen that people don't mind paying more for an experience when they feel included. I'm personally invested in this concept as the technology can be used to bring art, culture, and unique experiences to the guests. As a great man once rightly said, in India, we are true custodians of hospitality, proud proponents of traditional arts and culture. Namaste is the customary Indian greeting that is not only practiced to welcome guests, but also to acknowledge strangers, working both as salutation and valediction. What's more, the gesture is said to express courtesy, honor, gratitude, and hospitality to the other person. When leaders prioritize their team's experience, it creates a chain of care that drives the superior service movements. This also means that it's important to understand why great service matters and what it looks like and how they can personally impact the happiness of customers. This is often about storytelling around what success looks like and how their actions can positively impact the lives of who they serve. So often, people think of hospitality as simple smiling and giving friendly service. That is certainly most important by all means. We have to smile and be friendly, but what customers want is authentic service coupled with high quality and ease of use. I've seen that businesses that focus on consistency are far more likely to drive repeated business. People like to know what they can expect and that they are going to get the value of their purchase. They're also more interested than ever about social conscious and community involvement. When you think about great service, it often feels like personalized and genuine. It is a scripted service moment that feels anything but scripted. After my master's in design thinking and innovation, I realized that I needed a centralized customer experience team, and I had to ensure that my guests are kept at the center of my organizational design and thinking, and to turn their needs into behaviors that my teams can execute. When you embed these behaviors into your processes, you can ensure that you are being clear about expectations. Lastly, hospitality is often fueled by your history and values. The culture of heartfelt hospitality is one of the most significant characteristics of India. People in India pay highest regards to their guests and value hospitality. Now, it's important that you respect your past without becoming so enamored with it that you don't stay relevant in a changing world. Change will always be necessary to drive the customer and customer value. However, that does not mean that we ignore the past. There is magic in our history, and the teams that know where they came from feel ultimately more connected to the organizational purpose. The founding of my business was done by a single person who had passion for the product, service, and people. Think about the power of the company that draws strength from the intrinsic nature of the organization when remaining innovative in the modern service culture. India is a land of great history and hospitality, and it continues to thrill the world with the new technologies in the field of tourism and hospitality, and will continue to do so for centuries to come. Hospitality is truly the art and science of keeping the customers at the center of everything we do. I thank you all for this wonderful opportunity and the quality time. It's been a great learning experience being a part of this platform, and I'm hoping to be a part of many such endeavors in the future. Atiti Devo Bhava.